Minecrafters, it's Kimise. I'm back for another episode of KimiseCraft. I hope you guys are doing good because I am doing excellent. Oh yeah, everything's been going pretty nice. We've been getting a lot of build time in, which is fantastic because I haven't really been able to build as much as I usually am. And I've got some great progress to show you. So let's just get right back into it, okay? So first off, guys, last episode we were talking about some of the plans for this area. Still haven't figured out what to put in here, but I think this could be a pretty cool department store if we could put our minds to it. But we'll talk about that later. But we were talking about a diner. Now, guys, during stream we went ahead and got our diner going. Oh yeah, this thing is starting to look really sharp. Now we got some details to put into it still, but I wanted to show you just where we've gone. We went ahead and got some banners, got the diner thing name up there, which is looking pretty good. We went ahead and got ourselves a whole bunch of quartz. Oh yeah, check out that quartz. It has that really nice sheen look to it because we're using the smooth quartz and the iron blocks. And you know, I think it's turning out pretty nice. You know, we're still waiting for the grass to come in, but we do have some nice bushes. We have a nice entrance. We have our food bar right here, so you can come on in, have a bite to eat, and enjoy yourselves. We got a couple of great little booths right here, so you can hang out with your friends, get some coffee, get some breakfast, get that light night treat. Okay, things we need to work on. We need to go ahead and get the kitchen outfitted because I think that's going to be cool. You know, that way we have coffee machines, we have a place for people to grill stuff and do your short order cooks. We're going to go ahead and make an outside door here because we're going to have an alleyway. I think the alleyway's looking good. Notice we've already gotten ourselves a little gate here so that nobody's like sneaking up in here and going through the dumpster and stuff like that, which is going to be awesome. And then we'll work out this area back here, maybe have this alleyway connect to the alleyway back behind this building right here. And yeah, starting to look pretty good. So we are definitely starting to get some progress here in the city area. And for today's episode, what I want to do is I want to keep that going on. So just to review, we've got this really great city. Whoops over here, you know, is still working on this area. So hopefully, you know, we need to check with him, see if there's anything we can do to help him out with that, because I know he's been pretty busy. Over here, we've got the mayor's office that our buddy Orangeface has been working on. Now that I've got a good source of quartz, I'm going to start getting that quartz going and start bringing it over, and we're going to start getting this thing knocked out. Iseth must be pretty busy because we haven't seen him on the server for a while. In fact, he hasn't collected his diamond yet. Yes. Okay. So hopefully we'll see him back here in a little while, but his corner building's still good, and plus some major projects have yet to get finished up over here. So I'm kind of excited to see where this stuff is going. Orangeface for mayor. Yeah, he's all over the place, isn't he? Orangeface still has his buildings over here to look, but man, that looks great. Like for instance, this end brick right here, end stone, that is a really good looking block for these style of buildings and everything. So that's pretty cool, you know. But what are we going to be working on today? Well, I'll tell you what. This is what we're going to be working on today. We're going to be working on the public library. Yep, public library. So this is going to be the library that we're going to start getting some stuff out. So let me tell you, I've already kind of laid out a little bit of stuff. So we want this library to start here and go all the way over to the end of the block, which is going to be here. So this is going to take up a huge section, like if we were to do 3 of those buildings, that's how much space this is going to take up. I'm pretty excited about it. So what I did is I went ahead and measured it, and we got 32 blocks wide is how big this library is going to be. Now, I want to go classic with this library, so we're going to do some stuff that I've never done before, and we're going to go ahead and make a couple of lion statues on either side. So what I did is I count out the blocks. We got 32 blocks wide, and the lion statues I have in mind, they are a center block-based lion statue, so that means instead of having 2 blocks where it's even, it's going to have a center. So that's why we went ahead and spaced these at 9 apiece. So we have these at 9. Okay, this one's over here at 9, and that puts 14 blocks in the center. Now, just like those really awesome big city libraries that you might have seen pictures from, like New York or Chicago or stuff like that, we're going to have a staircase that comes up center, which gets us up to the main level. That also allows us to go ahead and build a basement and build archives, because, I mean, if we're going to do this library, we're going to do this right. Oh man, I must have messed this light up. I had to move this light when I was doing this. Let's see. Yeah, see, that's what happened. That's what happened. So let's just go ahead and fix that, and now we are back in business. There we go. Now that looks like the rest of it. So now that we've got this all laid out symmetrically, we've got a really good basis for this library. Now, as far as pallets, what I've done is I went and got some of this Chiseled Stone because I can get it for like, you know, cheap, you know. I get like 4 of them per emerald. Well, anyways, I think this is going to be a really great foundation stone for the statues. So what I'm going to do is we're going to lay this around like that. Well, actually, you know what? I'm not sure if I like that or not. You know what? Texture variation would be really good for this. So instead of doing this was just my first option right here. And how much did I lose? Ooh, lost a lot of those puppies. Let's go pick those up. There's one right there. Boy, it's dark down here. Okay, let's head over here to the stairs and get up. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick a complementary block that'll help us build a nice foundation. Now, I want the texture, so I think, you know, going with a wall is probably the way to go. So, prismarine, too colorful. We want something in the gray family. I think the blackstone will be too dark. Gray might be the way to go. Now, cobble could work, but I'm thinking a stone brick might be the direction to go. So let's grab some stone bricks. And let's go ahead and grab ourselves some wall. Okay, now other options that we might have. The sandstone walls are cool, but I don't think they're going to work in this particular scenario. We do have deep slate, so I'm going to grab the deep slate brick wall. That way we can see if we like the contrast on that or not, because it might be a good option for us. Okay, and we got in brick. I don't think we'll use it in the tiles, so we'll just go for that. Yeah, notice I've been organizing my shulker boxes because they've just like gotten a little bit out of control here, you know. So we went ahead and did that. In fact, let's go ahead and put these in here in case I need them to gather some more leaves and stuff. And notice I have been working it, so I've been gladding lots of sticks. I've been getting lots of saplings. Look at all those dark oak saplings. That's like gold right there. I went ahead and chopped a whole bunch of oak wood, a whole bunch of spruce logs, and a whole bunch of dark oak logs, because those are going to be super important for the interior. Not necessarily the exterior, but the interior is going to be super important. Okay, so if we go ahead and pull this in like this, okay, then we have that depth back. But you see how gray that is? Man, I'm not sure if that's working for me. Okay, so let's look at another option. We can go with the deep slate. Now, that is not bad. There's a nice color contrast there. Not bad at all. But, you know, do we want to go with the same palette we've been working all the way across? Yeah. The deep slate looks good, but is it too much? You know, like, look, that deep slate and the gray looked really good on that particular one. Okay, guys, I think we're getting ready to make an executive decision. I think we're using the right accoutrements. I think the deep slate will work for this platform. I think for the stairs, we might go with something different. Okay, so we're going to have to do some stair research. We are using andesite for the sidewalks, but I want the stairs to be a different texture. Okay, so yeah, I think that's the way to go. We are definitely going to go ahead and use deep slate walls. I think that is the texture that's going to work for us here. So let's see how that looks. Now, I think it's good because then what we do is we can then go up one more of these, okay, and then we can go right across like that. And now what we're doing is we're building this raised platform, okay? And the reason why I want to raise platform Okay, so here we go. Sorry about that, guys. Had a server reset there. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this going because I think the raised look is definitely the look we want to go with for this particular thing. And so, sidewalks. We don't have any sidewalks. We need to build some sidewalks for this place. Okay. Well, anyways, so then what we'll do is we got to decide how far we want to go. Do we want to go up 1? Do we want to go up 2? The statues are going to go all the way up to the front of the building, I'm thinking, because I think the statues, you know, if you look at a classic building like that, the statues are going to have their own look. And then what we can do, watch this. Then what we can do, guys, is we can go ahead and grab some slabs. Would be better in a couple ways, but I think we should probably just go ahead and, should we go deep slate? No, I think we're going to go ahead and do some stone. Yeah, I think stone would work good, but I think we want to do, I think smooth stone would work really nice. And the reason why we're going to go ahead, the reason why I'm thinking smooth stone, let me show you here real quick. Okay, is when we get to the top of this, then we got that overhang, okay, which gives us that look of a platform. Now, this might be as far as we want to go. So, like for instance, if we're doing stairs, we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks back. Okay, that might be enough, you know, going up and seeing that line right there on both sides. I think that would look really good. You know, I'm not liking the stone. Yeah, the stone's coming down. So let's go ahead and take the stone down. This is part of the build process, guys. Now, there's a lot of ways to build, and you know, I'll be honest with you, there's just the way I like to build. I like to throw things up and see exactly where things go. You know, find out what the best options are. Where can we work? There we go. Get some slip. You know, I think I might need to go ahead and get some foundation blocks and put a foundation here and lay this out, because I think that might make this build go a ton easier. So, okay, guys. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and get after this. We're going to go ahead and get a foundation going, and we're going to go ahead and see how much progress we can make, guys. So this is Kimise. Whoa! And I will be back here in just a moment after I get some basics down that can help us work better. Wow, this place got dangerous all of a sudden. Okay, guys, see you in a bit. Hey guys, I am back and I'm excited. Let me show you what's going on over here at the library. So check it out. Oh, it's starting to get there, isn't it? Very, very cool. Okay, so what we did is I went ahead and got the platforms up. So we went ahead and went with the design that we did. I went ahead and extended out, well, got the sidewalk extended out here. We're probably gonna have to go farther because I'm seeing this library as being several blocks long for us to get the full size. I went online and I found some neat lion statues. These were done by, I'm sorry, let me get the name of the guy. Yeah, these are done by a guy named The Evil Sketch, you know. So I did some searching and I found them. I thought they were pretty good. I modified them a little bit. I'll be honest with you, I'm not really a great statue maker, but I think these have definitely done well. And I really like the sandstone and brick part of it. I think the contrast is good. Doesn't look like all big one stone. So I'm pretty happy about that. Remember, this is a big city library inspired by great libraries found in New York and a lot of the big cities here in the United States. And there's some in Europe. So we went ahead and did that. I went ahead and used an alternating pattern with some slate and stuff, some deep slate for the platforms. I think the platforms turned out pretty good. We went ahead and just used some deep slate bricks for the stairs. We might bake some of these, get some cracked stairs in here and everything to add to it. But looking pretty good, We come up here. I figured this would be a great place for a big courtyard entrance right here. So as you're walking up to the library, you have this big courtyard. We might go ahead and put a fountain like right here in the center. And then starting right about this line is going to be the building itself. So what I want is something really grand. We're gonna have really big pillars, we're gonna have really big arches, you know, and what I want to use is I'm thinking we're gonna go ahead and follow along some of what we've already done and use a lot of similar blocks that we have on the street. So you know, like if they were building it, they were getting all the blocks and the bricks from like the same quarries. Okay, so I think it's going to look really good. Just doing some alternating blocks and some different stuff. We're going to, of course, use the smooth variants. We're going to use the probably some of the andesite as well. I'm not sure if we're going to use the diorite up in the building itself, but I think this turned out to be a nice courtyard, something a little bit different when you walk up to it. We used the tuft, and I think the tuft looks really good when you frame it in with a nice smooth block. Like in this case, I used the diarrhea, which I think turned out pretty good with that. So the next step now is to kind of figure out how long it's going to be, because it's going to be a big building. Come out with the pattern for the pillars and for the arches, because we're going to have big pillars, big arches, big doorways taking us in. And once we get the outside built, then we're going to be working towards that inside look. So we got to figure out how far back to make it. And then, of course, exactly, what we're shooting for. So I'm pretty excited. In fact, we might even make a little staircase that goes up here from the back alley up to the side of the area. I think that'd be kind of a neat thing. Okay, guys. So what do you think? If you made this far in the video, let me know. How do you like my statues? They turn out okay? Considering I'm not very good at organic builds and statues, I think they turned out pretty good. So next step, guys, arches, size of the building. We want this thing to be epic. So, guys, it's Kimise. I'm going to get to work on this. I'll be back in just a bit. Hey, guys, this is Kimise, and I am back. And let me show you what's been going on. So, check it out. I've got my lion statues. These are pretty cool. Now, I think I already mentioned that to you, okay? Yeah, I did, didn't I? Yeah, I'll tell you what, it's been a day since the last recording, so been trying to make some progress. So let me show you what's been going on. So first off, let's climb on up here, and lots of scaffolding, because I've been trying to come up with something that looks pretty cool in here. So this is what I've got so far. So we're gonna have a three A-frame style roof. So we're gonna have 1 and 2 on the ends, and we'll have a much larger one in the center. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. I went ahead and used some stone bricks stairs to kind of give us a leveling off. So you're going to see that as a feature all the way around. We went ahead and used the this basalt, the smooth basalt for columns. I think the smooth basalt actually works really well as a column block, and especially with this color palette, because we could look at, we could use something like the pillars, the quartz pillars and everything. I just don't think that matches this particular color palette we got going here. Now, I was trying to figure out what would be a good wall thing, and I decided that I really liked a smooth texture that would go all the way up, so we went ahead and just used straight stone, and I think that's coming together really good. And then when you break it up with some bricks, we can get some really nice designs in these cubbies. I went ahead and made sure all the cubbies were 5 wide, so after we come up with something that works really well, like over here, this will be one straight wall right here, okay? Then what we'll do is we'll take that design and we'll bring it all the way around here. Now, this is going to be a big library. Like I said, we're making an epic library, guys. And one of the best parts about this build is when we actually get to the center of the build. But I went ahead and stretched out. We went ahead and measured everything out. And right now, this is the size. Already starting to look pretty cool from within. We just got to get the roof done, and then we got to figure out exactly how this center area is going to look. I think it's going to be really grand. I got some cool ideas to give that old world, that old school, turn of the century style library feel to it. So I'm pretty stoked about this. So guys, I think we're looking pretty good here. So what I want to do is I'm going to spend some time. Now, things that I'll do different as I go around, like if I decide to keep this particular shape in the walls here, we're going to make big windows all the way down the side, down that way, around the back, and around the back here, because I think the windows, and we might even go with some stained glass or something. I don't know yet. We'll have to do some research and see what was some of the stuff that was back then, Now, of course, I'm not sure exactly what type of stained glass stuff we can try, but we could do something that'll let some different colors. Now, if we ever get RTX, that could add some neat effects to this library, like when the sun's streaming through the glass and everything. But, I don't have RTX right now. I might have to see if I can find a texture pack, or I think there might be a data pack which will give you RTX style effects. But anyways, as far as the flooring in here, I went ahead and made these out a little more because those walls are going to come straight down through in here. So basically this right here is going to be our inner floor. I think it's going to be so freaking epic. This is going to be one heck of an awesome build. So the big time consumer is going to be getting that roof and that ceiling line all the way across, getting these walls put up, and also I might have to go for a lot more resources. I don't think I have this much stone, to get all this stuff between the walls and everything. So it's gonna be quite the workload here. Okay, so guys, now that you've got the idea, it's going to be a lot of a grind. So I'm going to go ahead and do some grinding, guys. We're going to go ahead and see if we can't get this thing built. I still got to figure out what we're going to do for flooring. Good thing we chopped all those trees down. I didn't know if I showed you this, but earlier, guys, I did a whole bunch of tree farming. And so besides making sure that we have plenty of, saplings, We also have a huge amount of regular oak, a huge amount of spruce and dark oak. And I'm not even sure that's going to be enough for what I want to do. Guys, this is going to be one heck of an epic build, so I got to get after it, guys. This is not going to do itself. Oh man, I'm probably going to have to go down to the mines. I'm going to have to actually do a strip mine. I have not done a strip mine yet. Luckily enough, I got some beacons to get going. Okay, guys, Kimise, I'm going to start buzzing on this because this is going to take me a while. Catch you later. See you in a bit. Hey guys, I am back, and I've made some decisions, and I need to catch you guys up on it. Okay, so check it out, guys. So I went ahead and got some chiseled stone, and I replaced that, which I think it looks a lot better than just the straight stone. I think the straight stone still looks better on the outside, but that's looking really, really good. This one's going to be the same, and I finally came out with a pattern that I like. So what we're going to do is we're going to mirror this on both sides. I do that right now, but I don't have enough resources. Look at that, we already got spiders in the area. Okay, but anyways, that's what we're going to do, and we're going to take that, and we're going to modify this and go all the way around. Okay, notice I got a good bit of the roof up, and guess what happened? I ran out of materials. So guys, I think for right now, I'm going to have to call it, guys. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to call it. So for instance, I got to go mining. It's going to take me a couple days to get all the resources and get this thing going. But guys, you guys have been awesome. I hope you guys have had a great time. Please take a moment to check out the video. If you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the channel out a lot, guys. Hit that subscribe button and come to us during live streams. But guys, this is Kimise. Thank you so much. I'm going to kind of leave it this, and then next episode, hopefully we'll have all the grindy stuff done, and we'll finish the outside, and then we'll take a tour of it and see what's going on. This is Kimise. Catch you later, guys. Bye-bye.